Hey guys, check out again to my YouTube review. I'm just gonna get straight into it. You know, spoiler, obviously. Every review at this point is now a spoiler review. I did the BFG for this video, and there's 5 pages of notes, but I'm going to shorten them as much as possible. So this film came out in 1989, a drama fantasy film. Pretty fun. Did you know, bit of trivia now, before the... So I got a really had itchy nose. It came out on Christmas Day, 25th of December 1989. Title card reminds me of the Ninth Doctor's Vortex intro and with the BFG logo. Main theme plays in background. We hear massive footsteps that scare now to fly to this orphanage. Now this is where we see our protagonist. This is where we see our main human. She's called Sophie. We hear the orphanage owner shout at her. We see big figure in robes with briefcase. It comes closer to Sophie. Big guy opens chest to see wand and XP bottles from Minecraft. Yeah, they're actually dreams, but yeah, they remind me so much of the XP bottles that you smash them for and you get XP. He blows this into window as he levels up the kids' arms. I couldn't resist making some more Minecraft references. He notices Sophie and heads over to her, grabs her and takes her with her to Giant Land. Now, Sophie talks about Giant Land. I do have to admit, the graphics still hold up to this day, which is very impressive for a film that came out in 1989. Very impressive, held up. I think this holds up more than Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and that was beautiful, the HD transfer. They talk about eating humans, and they talk about what all other ethnicities taste like. Then the BFG, Sophie still thinks the BFG does not eat humans. He eats snozberries, and these are snozcumbers, and they're fucking horrible. We see table tunnels, because he has tunnels inside of his table for some reason. Sophie tries snozcumbers, she hates it. The BFG and Sophie talk about orphanage and punishment. We see the XP bottles BFG was holding into windows were dreams. The giant appears, Blood Bottler. Blood Bottler talks about who's with the BFG. Sophie is in the snozcumber as Blood Bottler tries it. Snozcumber, and then he spits it out and then attacks the BFG for lying about the taste. And then BFG thinks Sophie dead, but she was just spat out. Then they head to this. They get her washed off. He knits the bedcloth together and makes her nicely dressed. And we finally see the Bromskottel of them. Now this is like a drink that instead of makes you burp, it makes you fart. Fart equals whiz pop on. Yeah, they made a whole song about farting basically. Sophie actually likes this one. The squirrel tries it. There's a weird colour squirrel. Whiz popper makes you float. Sophie is falling asleep, falls into the BFG's hand. They head to the green country for dreams, but all giants are sleeping in the cave. And Blood Bottle they have a talk with the lead one, which is called Bone Cruncher, and something like that. But then Blood Bottler throws rock at BFG. Shaverham Mountain, and we see a dream waterfall, and they jump down. Sophie's scared. They make it to Dreamland, and the BFG builds the dream net. The BFG catches dreams, puts them into jars. Fizznibble is the rarest. Sophie relaxes. BFG got another one, and they cap them on in. They keep captain. Sophie tries to join in, and the song plays. They capture a nightmare and return home. Pardon me. BFG has a dream cage, a toddler's kid's dream cage. Nightmare. They put the nightmare gobswitchers into this little vault, and they head off. Now they go to blow new dreams in, but they are stopped by Bone Cruncher. And also we see the dreams when they're blown out, but we see the main giant head out of the water to our town to eat people. As for the kids, the one we saw in they give the dream to, and he gets ready to eat him, but Sophie says stop and scares him away, and then calls BFG a coward when they head back up. Sophie ends up on the Queen's windowsill. They blow the nightmare into the Queen's face, and it becomes real. The maid finds Sophie. The BFG is with them too. BFG is behind them as they say the giants don't exist. I've got all the giants here. So the giants' names are Manhugger, Dripper, Butcher Boy, Chewer, Blood Bottler, Mate Masher, Scumpy, Bone Cruncher, Given Glomper. So the soldiers is arguing about what they're gonna do. Now skip. Then Sophie's in the table tunnels underground as Bone Cruncher is pounding on the table. Bone Cruncher gets to Sophie. Nightmare splash with but before that, BFG blows Nightmare into Bone Cruncher's face about a giant killer, and then then he's defeated. All the others were defeated, and they get put into a little hole. They put narration over giants getting put in a hole they can't escape. Queen awards Sophie and orphanage girls with living with Queen. BFG gets castle but has to go. BFG says goodbye to Sophie, but Sophie wants to live with him, and they head off happily ever after. I put 10 out of 10 because the graphics still hold up. You couldn't tell it came out in 1985. Really looks good. Really get the Blu-ray, guys. It looks phenomenal. I've got 2 new movies on the way here. They are Planet 51 Harry Hill movies, so they'll be added to the back of my review list. Yeah, bye bye.